United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Happy birthday to Aiden Lockett and Nathan Dawson. Today's lunch is Papa John's pizza, fries, and carrots. We are proud of Tori Rawson for taking it upon herself to help clean up a mess during lunch. We're proud of the juniors and the ELHS staff members for their work and efforts in coordinating the ACT yesterday. We're proud of Michael Billingsley in signing to the University of Charleston to continue his track career. Congratulations. We're proud of Aubrey Lau as she has been selected as a 2020 member of the All-Ohio State Fair Youth Choir. We wish her well as she performs this summer with 200 of Ohio's best singers. Waynesburg University will be here today at 9:30 to offer free application and on-the-spot acceptance to seniors. See Mrs. Pippo to schedule an appointment or stop in beginning at 9:30. The representative will meet with seniors first come, first served without an appointment. Attention high school students, mark your calendar. Club and organization pictures are scheduled for Wednesday, March 4th. Attention girls who are currently in grades 8th through 11th. Cheerleading tryouts for the 2020 to 2021 school year will be held on Friday, March 20th at 3 o'clock in the high school gym. Open gyms to learn material will be held on Tuesday, March 17th from 3:05 to 5:30, Wednesday, March 18th from 3:05 to 5:30, and Thursday, March 19th from 3:05 to 4:30 in the high school gym. This tryout is both for football and basketball for next year. This will be the only tryout for next year. Please sign up outside of Miss Rob's room, B303, and be sure to pick up a packet. Please see Miss Roberts if you have any questions. There is a competition open for 7th through 12th graders. The United States House of Representatives in Washington, D.C. is looking for good artists. The theme is an artistic discovery. Please stop and see Ms. Myers for more information if you are interested in doing a piece of art for this competition. She will provide supplies such as paint, paper, pencils, or canvas. You have approximately 1 month to complete a piece of work. It can be any medium. Student art in grades K through 12 are hanging in the field house for the next 2 weeks. Come and view it when you get the chance. Seniors, stop by room B217 to sign the spring t-shirt. You can order your shirt until March 13th. The cost is $12. The choir will be performing Broadway pieces from Disney favorites at 7 p.m. March 6th and 7th. Middle school boys track signups are in Miss Connor's room, B321. If you have not played another sport, and you also need to get a physical form. Practices will begin Monday, March 2nd. Attention girls in grades 7th through 12th, interested in participating in track and field this spring. Mandatory practice begins today at 3:15 at the track. Practice will be over at 4:30. Please dress for the weather and wear good running shoes. There will be no conditioning. The senior play will be performed at 7 p.m. February 27th and 28th, and at 2 p.m. on Saturday, February 29th. Cheerleading tryout packets are ready and can be picked up in the office for girls who will be in grades 7th and 8th next year, or currently in grades 6th and 7th. The ELHS Student Advisory Council will be hosting a St. Patrick's Window Art Decoration Day on Monday, March 2nd from 3 to 5. The cost to paint a window in the building is $5 per window. Sign up with Mr. Cornfield in room A206 by Friday, February 28th for rules and regulations. The ELHS Student Advisory Council will be hosting a stroll with the superintendent on March 14th from noon to 2. We will be meeting at the Museum of Ceramics and following the historical downtown 2.5K walk founded by Mr. Atkins. The ELHS Student Advisory Council is hosting a fundraiser. We have a sleek design from Campbell Science and Apparel that we are selling until March 27th at 3 p.m. There is an upcharge for 3XL, 4XL, and 5XL garments. Payments are due with your order to Corn in room A206. Please support the ELHS Student Advisory Council and spread the word. Attention all students. Do you sing, dance, juggle, tell clean jokes, or have any fantastic special talent you would like to share? The Tri-Am National Music Honor Society and ELHS Choir are sponsoring a talent show for students in 7th through 12th grade. Preliminary auditions are Monday, March 16th after school in the auditorium, and admission is only $1 for both performers and audience members. So come cheer on your friends as they try out. Finals will be held on Monday, April 6th at 6 p.m. in the auditorium, and there will be a $3 fee for admission. Sign-ups are available in the office or in the choir room. Please pick up a rule sheet when you register. The Junior High Student Council will be collecting supplies for our deployed troops. Items to be collected include powdered drink mixes, chapstick, deodorant for males and females, sunscreen, and batteries. A list of additional items to be collected will be located near each donation site. A donation box will be placed outside of Mrs. Jackson's room, B224, for any high school student wishing to donate. Donation boxes for the junior high will be on the 3rd floor outside of the guidance office. Please consider supporting our troops with a small donation. Collection of items will take place now through May 1st. Baseball will practice from 4 to 6 today on the field. Varsity boys track practice will be after school today in the fieldhouse weight room. See Mr. Miller in room A208 to sign up. All students are welcome to come this Saturday at the First Free Methodist Church from 12 to 2 on St. Clair. Pastor Dave will be there, and there will be food, games, and basketball. All are welcome, so bring a friend. Thank you, and have a wonderful day.
All right, thank you, Brandon. I'm Lance, and I'm currently joined by Adriana and Dallas.
Hey, what's up?
How are you two doing today?
Good. Pretty good.
All right. So, to start things off with the weather. It is currently 43 degrees outside. It's close to the high, though, unfortunately. The high today is going to be 48, but then it's going to drop down to 26. Then tomorrow, it's going to be a high of 30 and low of 23. And then Friday, high of 34 and a low of 20. And then lastly for this week, Saturday with a high of 33 and a low of 23. Yeah, so that's always fun. You know it's winter.
Yeah, that early spring, early winter thing. You guys ever believe that stuff?
I've never put much thought into it. I don't know.
Yeah, I always think it's kind of crazy how one little being or one little creature can determine whether or not we're going to have a early spring or a late winter, Groundhog Day. I always think it's pretty interesting to know, like, what groundhog did they choose? Like, what's the groundhog's name? Is there a groundhog name for that groundhog? Or, like...
Other than the official, like, Puxatawny Phil thing?
Yeah. It's like, oh, that groundhog is named Phil. Meet Phil the groundhog.
Yes, that is his nickname. I have no clue.
Seems like this art thing is getting pretty big for this competition. There is a competition open for For 7th through 12th graders, the United States House of Representatives in Washington, D.C. is looking for good artists. The theme is an artistic discovery. Please stop and see Mrs. Myers for the information if you're interested in doing a piece of art for this competition. She will provide supplies such as paint, paper, pencils, and canvas. You will have approximately 1 month to complete a piece of work. It can be any medium. That's pretty cool. The House of Representatives from D.C. is wanting our school to do something like that. I don't know if there's other schools that are like that, but
What I want to know is what the heck is an artistic discovery? Is that like Lewis and Clark or the moon or whatever?
good question. That is a good question.
I
Artistic
don't know.
discovery.
I don't know. It's just like, is it just like, do I, is it, all I'm imagining is just, what if someone just drew stick figures of Lewis and Clark, but they like fell off a cliff or something?
That wouldn't be allowed.
Just stick figures, and then somehow that got in. It's just like, that is amazing.
Yeah.
This is like, here's Lewis, here's Clark, here's the cliff.
It's like, what cliff? There was never. Oh, no.
Don't worry, there's a pond at the bottom. They're cliff cliff jumping.
Yeah. I'd love to hear what
It's
I'm talking.
okay.
I'd love to hear my voice right now, but doesn't seem like we have our headphones plugged in right now.
That one should be plugged in. Oh. 1 second. Technical difficulties.
Technical difficulties 101 with PNN.
Yes. There, how's that working?
All right, there we go. Do you need a pair of Dallas?
Yep.
Do we have another pair for Dallas?
I don't think.
How unfortunate.
We have this.
You want to use those? All right. Technical difficulties. Difficulties.
And there we go.
I've been hacked.
Oh, no.
Oh, okay. Nikki's been hacked apparently.
Can you hear us okay?
Yep.
All right.
All
there we
right.
go.
Yeah, so that was a thing of some technical difficulties.
It happens every once in a while.
Student art in grades kindergarten through 12th will be hanging in the field house for 2 weeks. Choir will be performing Broadway pieces from Disney favorites at 7 p.m. on March 6th and 7th.
Can't wait for that. It seems like it's gonna be a fun time. Disney favorites. I can only imagine like songs from Frozen or Lion King.
Better be, I can't wait to be king.
And that's why I don't like. I want to say about 90% of Disney movies.
Because they're usually musicals.
Yeah, I hate musicals.
Oh, they're not that bad.
And the bad thing is, everyone else in my family is like, "Hey, watch this with me," and I'm like, "What is it?" It's like, it's a thing. And it could be like my little 6-year-old cousin, and it's like, "Hey, watch this movie with me." I'm like, "Oh, okay, bud. What is it? Mulan or something?" And it's so I could be with him while his 2 older sisters are actually watching it, and him and I are just playing on like my phone and his tablet.
Yeah.
And I'm like, "Oh, okay, this isn't bad. If it's that, then I don't mind."
Oh god, Fortnite and its codes and stuff. Sometimes I get its
That happened.
yeah, Fortnite's an interesting game.
It's just like stupid. It's stupid stuff. Oh yeah, the the talent show that's sponsored by the Tri-M National Music Honor Society and the ELHS Choir. So that's coming up,
Mm.
kind of. It's available for students in 7th through 12th grade, and the preliminary auditions are on Monday, March 16th after school in the auditorium. And the admission for both performers and audience members is $1. And then the finals will be held on Monday, April 6th at 6 p.m. in the auditorium. And the admission for that will be $3.
Hmm.
The sign-ups will be available in the office or in the choir room, and another message from the office and the people who made this. And they ask that when you register that you please pick up a roll sheet.
That only makes sense to grab a little shit. You mean sheet? Oh my goodness. That just happened. We all make our little whoopsies. That was a big whoopsie. My bad. We can edit that part out, right? It's like, no, we can't. I'm sorry.
We don't edit the morning show.
Well, there's that, folks. It's been nice talking to you guys. Crocodile's gonna scold me to death now.
It's okay. It's okay.
Wish we could talk about how yesterday went, but we can't.
I mean, we can talk about it in general, but we can't talk about anything on the tests, like questions.
Oh, I know. I mean after.
Jeez.
What happened afterwards?
No. I was just playing my Xbox.
Yeah, I was just chilling. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, speaking of 6-year-old cousins from earlier, I actually went over to visit them since I got out of school early, and I haven't seen him in like 2 weeks, so he's like, hey, can we go over to Lance's house? I'm like, here, I'll visit you. So.
Oh, that was nice of you to do that.
Yeah, so him and I hung out for about an hour, and then I headed home.
What time did you get to leave?
Noon.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, yeah, I just left at noon because I drove myself and I wasn't hungry enough to get lunch.
Lunch wasn't that great.
Yeah.
I know that roll-up was pretty cement. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Right?
So you guys did well on the test, right?
We hope.
Yeah.
All right, good.
We'll figure it out. We'll know in like 3 to 8 weeks, which is when we'll get the results.
That's crazy. I don't want to wait like 2 months to get a result back.
And then I'm here just like, okay, the only one I know that I didn't do good in was English.
Yeah, the first part was pretty interesting.
Yeah, it's 75 questions in
45
minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then was math, which was 60 questions in 60 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
And then reading, which was 40 and 35. Then it was the same thing for science.
Yeah. How do you think you did on those?
Not bad. I knew about half of the science from the 2 months I was in chemistry last year.
The science one felt like it was pretty easy. All you had to do, because there was a certain amount of questions for each thing that there was.
Yeah, it was like 7 for each question. Well, for each experiment that was shown.
Yeah,
But it was really interesting.
it was, and I hope that I don't have to retake it for money.
I mean, see what the results are first.
Yeah.
Like, I'm happy if I get an 18.
If I can get an 18, that'd be great.
Yeah, if I get an overall 18, I know that there's a few colleges that accept 18s.
Yeah, I would hope that. I mean, I don't know what I'm gonna do after high school, but I hope I would have a good ACT score to back it up, just in case I were to.
Yeah.
Because I don't know, some colleges I think require you to have something like over 20.
Yeah. Yeah, some colleges require like a 22 or 25 or something.
Mm-hmm.
Then there's stuff like Harvard, which requires like a 30 or something. It's stupid. Yeah, but 5.5 hours of testing, pretty much. Woo.
Oh, that was so fun.
No. It was amazing. Freaking ACTs.
But it's over now, and we
Yep.
really hope that I hope that our classmates also did really well on the test, because a lot of us were nervous to get it done.
I mean, I only stressed out on the English part because I was about 2/3 of the way through it. And it was like, hey, there's 5 minutes left. And I'm like, oh, crap. And I wasn't able to answer all of them. And how the ACT works is they don't take off points for wrong questions.
Yeah.
They take off points for unanswered questions. So English is going to be hurting a lot for me.
I answered everything that I could. Which was everything, but
Yeah, and what's it? The thing. What is it? I don't remember. It was something. Oh yeah, it's when you go to retake it, I'm pretty sure that you're just able to retake a portion. So if it's not good enough for me, I can just be like, hey, here's my $45-50. Can I retake the English? And it's like, oh, okay. It's like, cool. Thank you. And then I actually wouldn't be that upset because it's just one test instead of 4 back-to-back with only a 15-minute break in between the math and reading. Yeah, but ACTs, they're annoying. They give you headaches. Unfortunately, they're mandatory for juniors. But now they're pretty much done. That's all we have to really say about that.
yeah.
Also, we've been going on for about 23 minutes. So that's probably going to wrap things up.
Oh yeah. All right. Well, is there anything you'd like to say, Dallas?
Just have a good day, everyone.
Yep. I hope everyone has what is today's Wednesday? Has a wonderful and maybe wacky Wednesday. I really hope that everyone has a wistful.
Okay, Brandon.
Have a wonderful, wacky, and willing Wednesday.
Okay, Brandon. Alright, this has been Lance from PNN with Adriana and Dallas. Everybody, have a great day.